thanks for tuning in to the Crush It Trading Recap Show for Tuesday, October 15th, 2024. And we had a crushing day with $640. Not too bad for a slow day. And it was a pretty slow day for trading. But the Crush It trade setup did take place on two of the tickers we normally watch. And we'll get into those trades here in just a second. But do me a favor and click the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, right now would be the perfect time to subscribe and come trade the Crush It trade strategy with us Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 11 right here on YouTube. All right, the trade of the day was, there it is, Apple for $640. Let's jump right into the trade here. Now, you can see price was moving into the Crush It zone right here on the 5-minute, but we also had the all-time high right above it. So instead of playing the Crush It zone, I kind of moved to the all-time high. You can see here on the 1 hour, we are deep outside the Bollinger Bands also. And then on the 1 minute, I have my momentum oscillator sitting at about 116%. And then we had the MACD crossover take place at about 9:55. So I did jump into this trade a little bit early here at the top of the Crush It zone. And then I added to that trade 25 contracts here at the all-time highs and ended up scaling out at the bottom of the Crush It zone for $640. Now you can see there was a much bigger move on Apple to the downside. It's just not my style to hang on to trailers all day long. I like to get in and get out quick. And so that's what I did today on Apple. So let's see where else the Crush It trade setup took place today on our watch list. And you can see we have AMD here. We had price run through the Crush It zone. There's no trade on this. Really, when you have these impulsive candles running through here, you don't really get a trade at the Crush It zone. So nothing here on AMD. We didn't get anything on Amazon either. Once again, this nice big impulsive candle to the downside. Now, these would have been good trades for continuations to the downside. But we didn't take those either. Let's see what else we got. Meta, right here at the near side of the Crush It zone, we have a 10 risk to reward ratio on this from the Crush It zone to the zero line. So that would have been a really nice setup there on Meta. Your first scale would have been right here at the 0.618 level. And then we had Apple, the trade that I took, right here at all-time highs. And then I just wanted to show you the near side of the Crush It zone right here. You'd get a 5 risk to reward ratio if you had taken this from the bottom of the Crush It zone down to the zero line. So those were the two best trades today. I didn't really get anything on Tesla. And NVIDIA was a nice trade to the downside. It kind of almost got to the Crush It zone. It was at the 0.618 level. You probably could have gotten into this trade, but I didn't. It was a little bit early. I was a little nervous on it, so I decided to skip that one and wait for something else to set up. And luckily, we got into Apple. So that is the Crush It trade strategy. Come trade with us Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 11 right here on YouTube. Absolutely free until the end of October. And learn the Crush It trade strategy. All right, we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a good night.